Inori Yurikan was first.
Inori, let's go. Tonight is a good night. That's good. A good night for you, or hopefully a good night for me. One of those remains to be seen. Let's go. Hopefully for me too. Aha, but it's been good for you. Let's go. Also, what up, Moodang? Moodang. Okay. What else do I need to set up before I actually start? There's always too much stuff to do. There we go. Okay, looks like the title is actually correct, because I didn't change it from last time. Yo, what up, Night Elf? Yep, that. Open this. Open this. I think this time I have all the bosses listed in my splits, so we won't forget one. Because last night, you know how I said we killed all the bosses? We actually didn't. There was actually a boss that we were missing last time. We forgot about Dane. Dane, who is also an invasion, just like Leda and all that, but technically his health bar goes in the bottom middle, because he's a single guy. As opposed to Leda, that's a few people, so they couldn't figure out how to get the health bar at the bottom. But, you know, that's the way we've got it listed. Dane is a boss. Leda isn't. Either way. Also, there's a 2-hour... Oh, I guess we were resetting and practicing. I was going to say, there's a 2-hour difference between our IGT and our real time. But I guess that's because we were reloading files, so it wasn't adding to the IGT. Okay. Anything else to set up before I set me up before I go? Okay. I think we just go. Your chat is wonky. Oh. My chat is always wonky. But odd to hear that yours is too. Guess I might as well just go again. The only way I'm really gonna get better at this route is by just kind of doing it. We made a couple of practice save spots, but like in general, we gotta just go. We gotta just do. Just find. I do need to make a save at Bale this time. Because I need to practice Bale, because... Yeah. Probably also I'll make one for Senesax. I feel generally confident. I have a strat for Senesax. It just sucks, but I don't think there's a good strat for him regardless. Also, what up, Declan? Hey, what up, Brillo Pad? I guess we just start. Just send it. What could possibly go wrong? I didn't even use my parry shield. Am I still gonna buy it? I think I'm still gonna buy it. This is still deflect. Oh, I still... Well, we'll see if I can kill the, the grafted scion. Oh. Apparently not. Not very good with that timing when to use the square off appropriately, I think. Oh well. But in theory, if I could kill it consistently, I wouldn't have to start with the Lands Between rune, which maybe could get me one more flask use from a golden seed, or maybe it would make no difference. Hi, what up, QQZZ? You actually beat the boss at the very beginning? Oh, yeah. I mean, I am bad at it, so I didn't. But it is absolutely possible for someone to do. And thank you for being an excellent cleaning product. Yes. Probably. Brillo, it's like a... Like a rough pad? Like the rough side of a sponge?
Good luck, Mitch.
Not sure what a Brillo pad is entirely. Was born for it. The non-samurai start. That's right. Don't forget about the smithing stone 1, like I did last time.
I am caught.
Last night you couldn't get the stream to load. Tonight it works fine. Oh. Weird. Yeah, I mean, I didn't change anything from last night to tonight, but if that was a problem a lot of people were having last night, hopefully it's just fixed. Scrub. Soap scrub, really? Oh, it has like soap like built into it, or use it with soap? Because really any scrub is a soap scrub if you know, add soap. It's gonna be a long run. That's correct. Our first try took us 6 hours. 6.5 even. We're hoping this one comes down to at least under 5. Would be a good first goal, I think.
Then it summoned me. Ah, I bequeath. It will
even that would be very long. So we're hoping we can get it after that under 4. But it could take some practice. It could take some doing. Online and saw the live broadcast. Nice. Yeah, we are streaming pretty much every night. Excuse me, rats. Please let me through. Rats. Rats! Oh my goodness, this is the worst rats I've ever seen. And we're dead. Yep. Holy. That was not possible. Well, that sucks. Goodbye, like, I don't know, a minute? I'm not gonna restart, but wow, what a horrendous thing to occur. I have never seen rats that bad in my life. And then 2 days ago, no, because we usually greed rats. We usually die to rats because we're greedy. That one was, I was as anti-greedy as possible. I was running around to try to avoid them. I was doing everything I could to not die, and it still was completely impossible. That is the worst rats we've ever had, easily. Could have used the secret R1 technique to kill the rats. The R1 on this would not kill them in a single... I'm going to grab this just in case. Would not kill them in a single R1. So, I mean... I could have tried to swing on all the rats with more rats closing in from behind, but that would not have been... I don't think that would have been a great idea. Given that we know that the rat just did not get out of the way, despite jumping back multiple times, was still somehow in the way. Given that information, swinging at least had some chance of working, but I think the overall chance of swinging working was lower than the overall chance of backing off for a second and then running back in when the rat jumps out. What's your favorite Soulsborne game? Sekiro. Or if you don't count it, then Elden Ring. Definitely count it. Perfect. Then Sekiro. Definitely Sekiro. I love everything about Sekiro. Maybe except for Headless, but... Oh, what's up? We are inclusive here. Just, you know. Don't tell that to AG&L or, you know. She'll fight you. I'm telling... No, don't do it! Can't wait for Night Rain. It was fun and challenging. It looked very fun. I cannot wait for Night Rain either. It didn't look that challenging from what I saw of people doing the network test. But I believe that was like the lowest difficulty. I believe it scales up. As in, you can have multiple different like end bosses that you have to fight, and I think that was one of the earliest, or perhaps the single earliest one. And then there's like harder from there. Looking forward to it too, yeah. Why would AG&L fight someone for saying we're inclusive here? Because you can't be inclusive about calling Sekiro a Souls-type game. That's the one thing that AG&L will not be inclusive on. She's a Soulsist, that's right. Because she likes Sekiro and doesn't like other Souls. So... You thought it was pretty easy. It looked like the people that I was watching were not having that tough of a time with it. So it looked like, at least at the base level of it, that it is something that you're more likely to win than to lose in a group of 3. Now, we didn't get to see solo, so maybe solo would be harder. We didn't get to see, you know, the hardest challenges in the game. Those are probably going to be a lot harder. But it seemed like at a base level, you load up the game, you get a random squad of 3, you're likely to win. Which is not a bad thing. generally you do want multiplayer experiences to be easier than pure single-player experiences, because there's multiple people there. If you feel like, oh, I'm gonna lose 90% of the time because my teammates are gonna suck, and I only get to win 10% of the time if I'm paired up with really good people, that can be frustrating. That can be, you know. So, thank you for the hydrate. Give me a sec. So having it be instead, you're gonna win 90% of the time, and you're only gonna lose if your teammates are especially bad, or you are especially bad, perhaps. Is probably gonna make for a more, you know, enjoyable community experience or whatever. Those, that, and I'm still just gonna get the parry shield, just in case. Alright, have a good one, Night Elf. Have a good bed. Oh, it's not still night because of the rat thing. Oh, that's annoying. So we're gonna have to do an extra quit out here, which loses way more time because it's RTA. Oh, what up, Hassan? Everything is indeed good. Edge.
This way, tarnished. May I have a word?
You may not have a word. It's probably still fine to do it in this order, though, so I don't have to warp away and warp back. Save 2 warps at the cost of 1 extra quit out is probably still just worth it. Her questline ending was your favorite, you think? The Ronnie one? The Ronnie questline is probably the only one that actually feels... Well, maybe like Millicent, although I never did Millicent. I could not find Millicent's casually. Like I found the start of the quest, I gave her the needle, and then like from there she was like, I'm gonna leave now, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll probably see you later. And then I never saw her later. Apparently she's in Altus somewhere or something? Like Windmill Village? I don't know. Oops, not the... I need this. This is the thing I need. Here we go. And I just never saw her there, so it was... It ended up basically being Millicent's quest? What's that? But Ronnie's quest I did actually complete, because it was not that hard to figure out like what to do next on it. And, yeah, it was the only quest that really felt like impactful in the game. So it was good. Even led to an extra boss. Fia's, I guess you could also argue. Check my YouTube notifications. Oh, I can't. How am I gonna do that in the middle of a run? These darn YouTube not getting mixed into all my notifications. Hold on a sec, hold on a sec. Your chat is dying. No. Like, it mattered and it had substance, yeah. One day I'll figure out how to get them mixed in so that I don't have to tab out to see them. Okay, I'll just tab out right now. That's enough. I can stay in game because it's all RTA anyway. Yo, Hassan! Yo, thank you for the membership. Welcome back to the bunch. You were here already. Well, now you're more here. You're back here again. Back up here. Disconnecting. That's weird. Strikes. Just bunching around. Oh, you have to fight the City Lord to get here? Because you can just walk around. There's just a path that goes around him.
Surprised no matter. Why don't? Oh, but don't.
Feels like it's probably very wasteful to grab every grace along the way, but there is a theoretical, non-zero chance that we would need to come back here at some point. Not in this particular run that I'm doing, but in the actual 4-person relay, there is a chance that we would need to come back to Liurnia to finish off, like... Oh no! Somebody missed the Deathrite bird, but I'm all done with all of my things, so I can go kill the Deathrite bird right now. Or is it just a death bird? I don't think it's a right. I think, or maybe actually it is. I think it is. No, it is a Deathrite bird. The Deathrite bird there in Liurnia, or the Knight's Calves, or... You know, there's just a lot of potential things that we may have to come back for. Guy in village in the mountain with the 2 swords. In the village in the mountain with the 2 swords? What guy? To close my eyes and complete this game? Blindfolded has been done for this game. Achieved through the use of glitches only, as far as I'm aware. I don't... Hamid, a blindfolded runner of several games, including this one, mentioned Panic working on glitchless, but I was not super clear on whether it was complete. I'm pretty sure it has not been completed glitchless. Well, with glitches, it has been done. Rolo or... Oh, Omen Killer. Oh! Yeah, no, somebody else would definitely do that, because they're going to go to the Hallig Tree. So they would need the Hallig Tree halves anyway. So that would definitely not be one that we would take up the slack on. There are many that we could, but not that one. Who did blindfold in Elden Ring? Hamid and Penic. Maybe a third person, but I know Penic and Hamid have both done. Have both done it. Grab the string for drawstring bleed grease. Believe it or not, an actual use for a drawstring grease on Mohg for getting a 1 cycle. I have not yet actually learned the 1 cycle, and I don't plan to right this instant, but in theory, that is a thing to be learned. That's back to working. That was weird. Okay, well, at least it's working now. But yeah, I have not done blindfolded Elden Ring yet. It's like, it's something that I would like to do. It would be cool to do. But it takes so much work to do. To like learn all the setups and stuff, which obviously blindfold is always going to take a lot of work. But like, in a bad way, if that probably doesn't make sense, but like, I feel like the work that needs to be done on it is not as cool as the blindfolded work for Sekiro was. If that makes sense at all, which it probably does not. Two to 3 times as long minimum as Sekiro. Yeah, definitely at least. Actually quit out. Do the stack backstep 17 times, jump backstep 31 times. Memorize that for any percent. That's actually not, well, that's sort of what I'm worried about. Like, it is a lot of that. But then also it's about getting like the chainsaw glitch, which I am in general a fan of glitches. Don't get me wrong and be like, oh, this guy hates glitches. I like glitches. There's just something about chainsaw glitch though that's like less cool than well, when blindfolded specifically. Not like I like chainsaw glitch even just as is, but blindfolded chainsaw glitch is just not, it's just not where it's at for me. I don't know how to describe it. I guess I should have also grabbed the Grace here for safety, but oh well. And now South Row. Back in the green, baby. What do you get from that beetle? A somber smithing stone 5 to upgrade a somber weapon. Okay, I guess because it should still be night. We shouldn't have gotten spotted there, but I guess somehow it's not night, and we did. It's now morning, yeah, weird. I told you not to tell her. Now we're gonna have problems. So now we go. No matter. Lay out your arms then. Get the perfect upgrades. Give it wild strikes with heavy. And we're off to Raw Daniel. Seeds of dressing, 1 out of 50, yep. Should I? Wait. Actually, let me try something. Hold on. There's no reason really to save this Golden Rune 10. So what if I leveled up while I was there? And in theory, this should just make the quick kill on Starscourge easier. Probably let us miss like 1 attack and still get it. Truly a scourge. Definitely a scourge upon me. Also, should actually be in the main hand for this, just in case. I'm trying to sweep. Pitch chat, Civil War cannot be drafted due to your health. Okay, okay, all right. I mean, unfortunately, though, everyone will be drafted, so... Okay, that was the summon's fault. I did everything right there. So it turns out the strength does not help that much. If your summons troll, you're still gonna get trolled. Fortunate, but it is what it is. I blame Alexander. Well, most likely.
The tragic across the far, but the great sword brave seek to become lethal.
Most likely, it was actually the fault of Okina, who probably stole our bleed proc, but who knows? Or perhaps just didn't do enough damage to cause a bleed proc. I don't know. But, oh, whoops, I warped to the wrong thing. Oh, well. We just could have been slightly closer to Vare from the other spot. It's not even, like, that much closer.
You claim what? My doubt. Words of truly, I believe. Even
Truly.
words.
You claim.
I'm glad. You have a. I wish to a knight luminary. So, now.
It's Agil Lake South. Luminary Mohg. Okay. Still not the greatest thing.
Why on earth, Father? Please, be safe.
Yeah, out of combat, please. I don't want to have to quit out. This is so much real time. Please, just let me out of combat. I should have quit out at this point. Like, how am I still in combat? There we go. Jeez. Wait, is that not the correct direction? Is it? Oh, it's just west. Okay. Big golds. Yeah, we didn't stop and practice Radahn this time. We just said, 2 cycle, good enough. We take those.
You've come and with this a knight. Now, this. Oh, good heavens.
Good heavens.
Clench your teeth or something. For it is what you have. Oh. Kukri yet. Is he following? Look like it. Although, will I over damage? I want to try something. I might over damage, and this might be the worst thing ever. But I want to try. No, it doesn't make sense to. No, I ruined everything. No, I ruined everything. Well, I could put these points into vigor, and it's not... Everything's not ruined. Only a lot is ruined. But I wanted to save specifically that rune, because it gives me enough runes to level up my weapon later. And now I just won't have enough, necessarily. I can pick up the rune in Fort of Reprimand to make it up. It's just as big, but... Now I will have to grab that rune in Fort of Reprimand that I could have skipped. So... That'll be my reminder to myself not to pop that again. Yo, what up, Desha?
Oh, that's really bad. I forgot that if you're standing on that side of him, his thing just hits you. Because we never stand on that side for the Bloodhound Fang strat. Ah. That's super bad. Well. Now we just have to fight him really, really, really slowly. This is like a 4-minute loss or something. I've never seen him do that out of a riposte. Oh, because we staggered him out of that animation. Oh, yeah, there are some moves that bosses can just continue even though they're only supposed to happen during combos if you stagger them in the middle of them. It's a weird bug that exists for like the whole game. And we encountered it here in a really devastating situation for it to happen. It's one that they really should fix, but they, at this point, are definitely not going to. Okay, we are likely to hit the bug again, so be aware. Okay. Did not hit the bug this time. think. Okay.
I can see it as clear as day. The coming of our dynasty.
It is peanut butter jelly time. Ga 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 ga.
Ah. Yeah, that was as bad as Mohg could go. Oh well. Free time save for next time, because this will still definitely be a PB. Guaranteed. Actually, go to the table of lost grace. What, a 30 vigor here? Okay, I mean that's. We do also need endurance, though. Maybe it's like 25 vigor. Oops, not strength. And then up to 16 endurance. Is probably actually a slightly better mix of stats, I think. But let's just wear a bit more armor when we get the anvil.
You have it now to become the thing
As much.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Messmer's flame. Yo, what up, Tim? It's cracked pont.